ESPN broadcasters give away Chicago HC strategy for Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso amid early struggles. Chicago versus Phoenix was always going to be a battle, simply because there's a lot at stake. For Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky, it is another chance to get an important win and maybe pick up some momentum for their campaign. On the other hand, Phoenix is looking to maintain a 4-game winning streak and assert their dominance over their competitors. Last time, the Sky maintained a clear and early advantage against the Mercury, but it seems like the tables have turned this time around. Heading into halftime, the score stands at 58-43 in favor of Phoenix. Even though the situation looks helpless for Chicago, this was still a brilliant recovery by Tyler Marsh, Angel Reese, and Kamilla Cardoso in the second quarter. ESPN broadcasters LaChina Robinson and Angel Gray complimented how the team recovered from a 31-18 first-quarter deficit. I really like the way that Tyler Marsh is calling plays for Reese and Cardoso, getting them heavily involved offensively, countering the smaller lineup for Phoenix. They said, pointing out how Chicago was effectively using the size advantage of 6'7" Cardoso and 6'3" Reese. Marsh kept feeding the two bigs in the paint, showing hints of inspiration from someone like Bill Laimbeer and the old-school Detroit Shock. Angel Reese was attacking the paint downhill and playing high post, while Cardoso battled it out under the basket. It was a great strategy, however they were unable to stop the shooting and playmaking of the Mercury. Phoenix's lead kept on expanding, however, owing to their offensive brilliance and a few lapses by the Sky. Alyssa Thomas played a crucial role for the Mercury, dishing out dimes left and right, which was exactly what Angel Reese was looking to avoid. Thomas's 11 points and 8 assists were a pivotal point for Phoenix and led to their 107-86 victory. However, Sammy Whitcomb's explosive performance pointed out one more flaw in Chicago's game that has choked their chances in nearly every game so far. But where exactly are Angel Reese and company going wrong? Let's find out. Phoenix Mercury showcase major defensive flaw for Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. The barrage of threes from Sammy Whitcomb showed exactly why Phoenix is nearing the top of the Western Conference right now. Their bench depth is insanely deep. While other teams rely on their stars and their starters, the Mercury is used to seeing offensive explosions off the bench. However, Whitcomb's masterclass from deep, scoring 5 threes on 10 attempts, has highlighted a deeper issue at play for the Chicago Sky. Simply put, their perimeter defense could use a lot of work. We know that Tyler Marsh's team relies on their performance inside the paint offensively, but it seems like the arc is a weak point for them on both ends of the court. Chicago's shooting, and by extension spacing, has always been an issue. Its biggest star, Angel Reese, focuses on interior play, and they lost an amazing shooter in Courtney Vandersloot. However, they've always prided themselves on their defensive mindset and hustle, and to allow these many threes, it's a genuine tragedy for Tyler Marsh's team. We can attribute a part of it to roster adjustments, injuries, and a genuine lack of momentum, but the Sky will need to lock in around the perimeter. It will be interesting to see how Angel Reese and her squad recovers from such a devastating loss, as their wins column remains unchanged. Can they turn their season around from here? Or are they too far gone? Only time will tell.